I'm from Chicago, suburbs, and I've been in the business about 32 years. And I'm basically here to talk about what's gotten us to the place that we need to be, and I need to be to have a life. How many of you are brand new agents? Congratulations to you guys for being here. This means you are going to be wildly successful. And the reason I say that is until I did things like this, I was kind of coasting along doing X amount of deals. I wish I would have gotten smarter sooner. I probably could be retired by now, but I got smarter a little too late, but it's worked out pretty well. One thing that I do, I did about 100 million last year, and my main goal right now is to have a life, but my business is very, very much on autopilot. I was talking to Rick last night. I have 5 kids. I have 6 grandkids, and my second to youngest is in the hospital right now. He's about 8 months old. And I have been at the hospital just about every single day for a month and a half. And my accountant called and said, your quarterly tax payments are due. I'm like, oh, he says, where are you compared to last year? I said, you know what? I have no clue. I haven't even looked. I don't even care, really. All I care is my grandson getting well. So I looked, and I was like, wow, I'm within 50,000, under 50, from last year. But that is unbelievable. I have been totally unpresent. So I'm going to show you some of the methods that have gotten me to that point, and what I've done to just consistently do the same production without a whole lot of effort. I'm going to show you what you can do, what I did, and hopefully it'll work. The first thing I do every day is an hour of power. And I know it sounds so simple. If you're producing a lot, who has time to do an hour? Take 1 hour, and even when I was sitting in the hospital, I had my list, I had my hour, and I make calls, and I'll show you who I'm going to call and what I said. But if you commit to 1 hour a day to just call somebody, I think you'll see that it'll increase your production. What I do is I do it every single day, usually in the morning, track all the calls. I keep the calls to a 3-minute minimum. And I know that's easier said than done, right? You close on a house with somebody, you call them and like, how's it going? How's the house? Don't ever ask that question, right? Oh yeah, the sump pump failed, this is bad. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so glad I called. But I suck it up and I call these people, and if it's something I can fix, I will literally send a handyman to solve their problem, and it goes a long way.